Hey y'all, it's your girl Straight to the Truth. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button. Okay, so the latest that's been going on and being talked about in the Nancy Guthrie case of the kidnapping of this 83-year-old grandmother. So they had a suspect in custody, but it comes to find out that that was not the person, so they let him go. They went into his house, searched his phone and other things, and it was not him. Also, they're saying that they found a glove not too far from where Miss Nancy lived, and they're checking this glove out to see if there's any DNA or anything they can get off of it. But let's listen to what CNN News is saying about what's going on in the case of the kidnapping of Miss Nancy Guthrie.
Appears to have come out from the front door with the victim, and that there is blood on that front set of steps leading out to the driveway. If the person who used those gloves to get in the house used those gloves carrying Nancy Guthrie out, there is also the potential, which would be very probative in a case like this in terms of tying that glove not just to a perpetrator but also to the crime, that there could be traces of her blood on that glove if it's connected to this. The final thing is, this was a good strategy to expand the search in a linear way outward from the crime scene. Finding this glove gives a couple of potential clues beyond itself if it's connected. One, a direction of flight. What way did they leave if they tossed that out the window? And two, to expand that further, because if you tossed a glove out of the car, discarding evidence at that spot, did you toss another one out a mile further, and perhaps a ski mask or something else? So the investigative strategy was a smart thing to do. The question is this glove going to be connected or not?
John, can I ask you though, because some people might look at this tonight and say, okay, we're on day 11 of this search. They just found this glove tonight about 2 miles from Nancy Guthrie's home, less than 2 miles is what we're told. Are you surprised, John, that they didn't find this sooner?
No, because they know things in the last 48 hours that they didn't know before. Their original searches were in concentric circles out from the house looking for potentially a body that may have been taken out or left, or other evidence in the immediate.
Y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, plus don't forget to follow and hit the like button and up above, so that way when I post notifications, when I post something, you'll get those notifications. Remember, go ahead and hit the like button. And I need y'all to go ahead and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Let's get it.
Okay, John obviously mentioned the blood that we know was Nancy Guthrie's that was found right outside the front door of the house that matched her. Beyond looking for those potential traces there, the DNA, the fiber, are there other things that the investigators could glean from this glove if it does belong to that person in terms of the size of their hands, matching their profiles? They're still trying to build out who this person was and, potentially where they bought the gloves from, that kind of history or anything like that?
Yeah, certainly. I'm not sure how much they would get from the size of the glove because it's hard to say how hard of a correlation there is between hand size and height or weight. You pretty much are going to get height and fairly consistent weight estimates from just the photographs that we saw yesterday, the photographs that you have, the video that you have up there running on the screen now. But definitely the provenance of the glove, like where does it come from? Who manufactured it? What sort of compounds are in it? And more importantly, who sells that glove? Is there one or are there multiple locations in the immediate area that sell the glove? Is it something that most people purchase on Amazon?
If you have not hit the subscribe button, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. To all my new subscribers, thank you for being here. And for all the old subscribers who's been here from day one, I thank y'all for being here too. Let's get it.
That they think is relevant. That single fact alone may not lead you to the person on the video, but it's the cumulative effect of being able to do that sort of analysis with the glove and then maybe with something else like the backpack, which we know they're also investigating pretty strenuously.
What y'all think about this latest discovery of a glove that was found on the ground not too far from where the 83-year-old kidnapped victim lived, and about this backpack that this man they're showing on the Ring camera that was disguised with masks and stuff? What do y'all think? Hit the comment area and let me know what y'all think about this new discovery.
Is something that they have been working to identify. We ran similar identifications to see, well, who made this backpack? What kind is it? And it's the same thing that Andy McCabe's talking about. Okay, so who ordered that backpack? Who ordered that backpack around Tucson? Who ordered that backpack, which looks brand new, around Tucson at a time that might be not long before this kidnapping? And at some point, the FBI will likely come out with a set of announcements, which is this glove was made by these people.
Do y'all think that the FBI knows more or has more information than what they're telling the public? Why do y'all think it's taking so long to find out exactly what the deal is with this kidnapping? Do y'all think the victim is still alive, or do you think the kidnappers have sent her to the angels?
We've been looking at them. And I heard Mary Ellen O'Toole talking to Anderson earlier, talking about the lights in the background, all of this. How are you looking at this tonight?
So first of all, the tips are just a question of personnel. You have to divide them up by subject matter. They're probably falling into certain different buckets, and then it's just a matter of running them down. I know Andy McCabe and John Miller have both done that in their careers. The glove to me is really interesting because there's two investigative questions. One, as John was laying out, is this glove linked to the crime scene? And given all the types of DNA and fingerprint potentialities in that glove, if it was a glove used at the crime scene, odds are pretty good they'll be able to make that connection. That's number one. But then number two is, can they link that
Even if
glove?
it's been sitting out in the desert zone for 11 days,
yes,
it'll be fine.
DNA and fingerprints can absolutely survive for that long. I've had cases where DNA survived for years.
Okay.
The second key question, though, is if they make that link, then can they link the glove to a specific person? There is not some universal DNA database that has everyone in the state or everyone in the country's DNA in it. Different states do it differently, but generally speaking, you're only going to have DNA in that database if you've voluntarily given it in for some reason. People sometimes do that for security reasons for children, or if you've been previously arrested. A lot of arrests have mandatory DNA testing upon intake. So you can do it that way, or alternatively, if you have someone who becomes a person of interest, you can get a search warrant and swab them, usually inside the cheek, take a DNA sample from that person to see if it matches.
Are you surprised last night by them detaining this guy, questioning him for hours, searching his home, which they got a search warrant for, obviously, but I mean, understandably, he seemed very shocked by it all when he was speaking today. Does it surprise you that they caught someone who seemed that off base to them?
I don't second guess them.
You can see the FBI out searching the area around where Miss Nancy lived, around her home, and a few miles away where the glove was found. They're looking for any leads. If you have any idea or know anything about this, nothing is too small. Please notify your local FBI so they can get in touch with you and hear what information. If you seen anything that day as you was driving by that area, please notify your local police or your FBI department.
Declined a request for comment. CNN's Nick Watt is outside Nancy Guthrie's home right now. First of all, what is the latest there on the scene there, and how far from where your location is was that glove found?
That glove was about 2 miles away from here, Nancy Guthrie's home. And as you mentioned, FBI agents have been searching this area again today, going through the vegetation, the gravel by the side of the road, the arroyos. There's a huge empty lot opposite Nancy Guthrie's home. They were looking for anything that might have been discarded by that person that we see in that Nest camera video from the door with the mask armed. They are looking for anything that person may have discarded, dropped, either coming to or more likely leaving the scene. Now, we've also heard in the past couple of days that agents have also been looking again around Annie Guthrie's home. That is Nancy Guthrie's daughter. She lives about 4 miles away. One neighbor told us that agents had come around about a week ago, just canvassing, looking.
So as you can see, they're still searching. They're still looking. Cars are being pulled over. Anything, nothing is too little. Just remember, if you live in that area and you think you might have seen something, whether it's on your Ring camera, your security camera, maybe you was taking your dog out for a walk, maybe you was emptying your garbage that night, and if you seen something weird or a car that's usually that you didn't notice was hanging out in the neighborhood, please notify your FBI. No information is too little. Y'all remember, I need y'all to go ahead and subscribe, like, and follow. Hit the bell up above so that when I post something, you'll get those notifications. And I need y'all to subscribe and like. And make sure you go to the comment area and let me know what you think about what's going on with this case. Do you think the FBI could be doing more? I mean, they went almost to a whole nother continent to find, what was that man's name? Ben. Anyway, y'all know they can get their person if they really want to. I don't know what the deal is with this that's going on, but we're going to need y'all to do better, FBI. We're going to need y'all to do better. All right. Y'all have a good night.